do it for the plot. Okay. I came upon this idea last night when I was thinking about some mantras that have kind of ruled my life. You know that trend, do it for the plot? It's kind of like a mindset that people have that if they want to do something that's kind of risky or seems like a little bit crazy and spontaneous, people think do it for the plot, so then you actually like go through with it, and then, you know, at the end of the day it makes a good story, whatever turns out. So I was thinking about my life and I realized there are so many mantras that I lived by that dictated my behaviors. They really had a huge impact for my success. Once you kind of like embody or live the mantra you set for yourself, it kind of sets the tone for any decision you need to make. So I'm gonna share with you a couple of them. So one that I still use is just do it. And I know it sounds so corny because of the Nike logo and like being an athlete and stuff, but it makes so much sense to me that that is a powerful message, because when I'm hesitant about doing something because I'm unmotivated or I don't feel like it or it's hard, I'm just like, just do it. Put your thoughts aside, put your feelings aside, just do it. Just take action. Another one is be comfortable being uncomfortable. Doing new things and being disciplined makes you uncomfortable because it's new, it's resistance, it's something that requires a lot of mental effort. I almost have to like embrace that and be comfortable with feeling discomfort. So when things are uncomfortable, it's like, okay, I've been there, and it's just something, you know, that's helpful. Sorry, that was a bad explanation to end this, but okay. Next one. Oh, this one I like a lot. Embrace the suck. That really speaks to my life right now because there's a lot of things that sucked. Good days don't happen if bad days don't exist. So it's normal that things suck sometimes, and it's normal that bad times or bad fortune happens to you. Having that mindset that I'll come out of it, things will get better, and you're just in the thick of it, and then realizing that, and instead of overthinking, it's like, no, I just gotta take ownership, take responsibility, like tackle this hard time and feel empowered and then move on. Next one. Dreams don't work unless you do. Sometimes I want to take a step back and relax or not do something or push things into tomorrow or procrastinate. I'm telling myself that if I don't put in the work, I'll never achieve my dreams. Dreams don't work unless you do. You have to put in the work. Things are not just gonna happen to you. Even those people that you're like resentful towards that get famous overnight because they just posted, you know, get ready with me's and stupid videos. Those people still chose to put out videos out there. So you can't be resentful towards people that got famous overnight because you don't know, like they've actually put in the work. And the people that actually just randomly got famous overnight, I remember this guy, this boy from Target, I think it was the beginning of COVID, like someone posted a video of this 16-year-old working at Target that was cute. And then he got famous overnight, literally. And then went on Ellen and all these shows. He wasn't ready for fame. He didn't even want the fame. It just happened to him. And he didn't put any work in it, and then eventually like no one heard from him again, and everything failed that his agents tried to like help him make or whatever he tried to create. It didn't work out because he was not meant for that. He didn't want that. He was just not ready for that. So a lot of people that are doing well or living their dreams, they've actually put in so much work that you don't realize that it's still hard. Posting a get ready with me every day is still, you have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to forget the fact that you're imperfect. Like all these things is really hard. So just realize that if you want to achieve something, you're gonna have to put in the work. There's no way around it. Next one. I only have a couple more, bear with me. I'd rather suffer the pain of self-discipline than the pain of regret. Telling myself that reminds me that being disciplined and the suffering that comes with it and the sacrifices I have to make will be worth it, because fuck, I really cannot stand feeling regretful for something I didn't do just because I felt lazy. Being self-disciplined will bring me to where I want to be, and as much as it sucks, I know that the result will be better than being comfortable right now, knowing that I should be doing something other than what I'm doing, and then eventually regret and be disappointed in myself. Yeah. You only fail when you stop trying. So every time I've experienced failure or not getting what I want, I realize that it's only failure if I stop trying and I give up. This keeps me going when I have bad things happen to me, like let's say not making the roster for World Cup. You can see that as failure as you want, but I know that something else is going to be meant for a bigger reason why I stayed. And it's up to me to find that out and put in the work to see what this is all meant for. If I don't do anything and I just you know, sit back and feel sorry for myself, I'll just be kind of milking a failure and making a failure more part of my story, and I'll make failure part of my identity. And it's like, no, it's not really failure if I just kind of feel like that was part of the process or the journey to get to where I want to go. So yeah, it's just a mentality shift. Next one, have the courage to be disliked. And it takes a shitload of courage. Just me putting myself out there and voicing my opinion. I know a lot of people are gonna cringe or not like me or judge me, but you have to have that courage. There are so many things that I believe I can get out of doing these videos on YouTube that it takes a lot of courage to put myself out there. And I just have to own that. I have to live by that because it really pushes me forward. No one will always have everybody like you. And I think that's amazing. I actually want people to not like me because that means that there are a lot of people that do, because they will resonate with what I say. Even the people, like the worst people in the world, the evilest people in the world had a lot of people that, you know, we all hate them, but they had a huge following. I just think of Hitler. Today, we all fucking hate Hitler, but he had a huge following of people that adored him. No one's ever going to just like you. You're always going to have a polarity of people. I'm just going to focus on all my energy on the people that do like me and that want to build this community together. Don't waste your time here not loving yourself. And I guess one day I realized that I was spending so much time not loving myself, and it made me sad to think of me when I would be older, of me in my 20s not loving myself and having so much pain associated with just not accepting who I am. And I have to remind myself to give myself some love. I just don't want to waste my time here. I have to realize the precious time that we have here on earth. Our lives are so short, so why waste it by choosing to not love yourself? Yeah, I really hope you feel the same way about you. Like you need to love yourself. It's not just be neutral. Give yourself some love. Like give it to you, okay? And then the last one, this too shall pass. It's a very common saying, but every time I'm going through anxiety, tough times, hardship, I just tell myself this too shall pass. Maybe I'm in the thick of it, but it will go away, it will move on, it will evolve, and it will become better. So yeah, I hope you think about your life and think about the mantras you go by, and maybe you can set yourself new ones and just think about, like, maybe have it on your phone screen. And I know, like, please don't think it's cheesy. This is like you trying to be better and achieve your dreams. So if that means to remind yourself with a little quote that inspires you, just do it. See what I did there? Just do it. It's not a big deal. Don't make it cringy. It's only cringy if you think it is, you know? Just own it and get after the life that you want. So on this note, I'll see you tomorrow. I love you and have a wonderful day or evening or whatever time of the day it is for you. Mwah.